the day after, but this is still one of my birthday videos, so I wanted to include my awesome balloon, which also doubles as a hat. Hold on. This is epic, guys. I mean, come on. Okay, well, that's just a sneak peek because I definitely did a lot of that in my birthday vlog. But welcome back to the channel, you guys. I'm very excited for today's video because we're talking more things fashion, and we're talking about fashion trends. I picked 3 trends that I do not like. And then I picked 3 trends that I am really liking, and we're gonna talk briefly about them in this birthday centric video. But I might have to kick this. Nah, that's sad. We're gonna leave it here. All right, let's get into today's video. I would also like to note that my mom is sitting on the couch over there. She smiled. Okay, I took my hair down and I made a Pinterest board for this video. And it's not very extensive, but it does have all of the trends that I want to talk about. So we're going to start with a positive one that I like, because I feel like I have more to say about the negative ones and less about the positive ones. So we're going to start with the positive one. And the first one is this kind of style of dressing or aesthetic, I guess, called corporate chic. It's kind of where girls incorporate suits and ties and jackets into more regular, casual, everyday wear. Like they put it with a pair of jeans, and then they wear sneakers, or they really use really big, over-the-top glasses that make it more maximalist, because it's kind of in contradiction with the style directly, because I feel like wearing suits and corporate style is really about minimalism, not really being seen with your outfits, but just kind of fitting the status quo. I don't know, I'm kind of obsessed with it. Like this, I have to show you guys this one right here. Like, look at that. Are you kidding? I need everything that has to do with that, and I want to start incorporating it more into my style, but it's kind of hot right now. All right, dude, you're gonna have to chill with that, okay? But yeah, definitely, I don't know, I just think it's cool. I know I put pictures all over the screen, but I like, it's kind of a rebel take on that corporate style, because I feel like we're also rebelling from corporate lifestyle in this generation, which I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing or a bad thing, but I do like the way that it appears in fashion. It's something that I want to incorporate more. Okay, hopefully my balloon will stop hitting me now, but it'll still be a part of the video. I didn't even, you guys see the signs? There's signs in front of me, and there's signs over here. My mom decorated the house. It'll be in the birthday vlog, but this video is coming out first, so you get a sneak peek. Okay, now we're going on to a trend that I hate. Okay, well, it's part of a bigger trend, but this specific one, I'm going to talk about both of these trends, but these specifically, I feel like I'm giving away what I'm going to say. I was originally considering calling this kind of series my fashion Yasss and Ya knows, because like I said, corporate chic is something that I'm like, yes, I'm like, let's get into it. This next thing, Labubu's, yeah, no, I don't understand them. I think they're cool and they're furry, and honestly, I just never would have bought one, and I wouldn't even have considered putting it on this list had I not found out the other day that they're like $100. It's a furry, like it's a dog toy. It's actually a dog toy. And some of them do look really scary. Now, I'm not with all the boo-hoo voodoo Christian mess that's like they're demonic. I don't agree with that. They're just not cute. And $100 for this stupid bag charm. And I mean, I'm saying that, and I guess other bag charms that come from luxury brands have price tags that are higher than that, but they also kind of have a little bit of history to the brand. I mean, I don't want to shame Labubus or whatever, like if you like it, but this is $100, you guys. I just can't. I can't. Also, as I'm looking up Labubus, pictures of these kinds of things are popping up, so I don't really know if that's... Let's move on. Oh no, here's another one. What's happening? My Pinterest feed is getting distorted. I have to get away from the Labubu search. Oh. Alright, so now I feel it's only appropriate to address that my other fashion Yasss, I guess, is bag charms, because I love bag charms. I think it's a cool way to express yourself on your bags, and I feel like, because I don't know, at least I feel like a part or a segment of this generation is really high-end luxury bag obsessed, and so adding these bag charms make it seems a little less serious. Like, oh, you spend all these thousands of dollars and it's like you don't get to express your personality on this bag because, you know, I don't know, it's a little bit of a different interpretation, but I think things like this are cool, and when added at the right time to a bag can bring, it just brings a different side of a fashionable element that I feel like is less considered. We don't put a lot of playful, joyful, kid-like fun into the fashion stuff we do as we get bigger, and I feel like bag charms brings that out. Even the Labubus, despite the fact that I'm not really a fan of them, but I typically wouldn't be a bag charm person, honestly. Like, I had those little, when those poofs came out, those like big poofy balls that were also like $100. Like, I had 2 or 3 of them for Michael Kors. I was obsessed with those, but I kept those on my keychain. But I think bag charms add a childlike element back to fashion. I think it's cool, and I want to try to find one that I feel like represents me really well. But I feel like the reason I stray away from that is because I'm like, this has to be something that I feel like represents me to a T, and I'm like, I can't find that. How am I supposed to find that? So anyways, that is definitely a fashion yes for me, even though Labubus are technically in that category. Okay, I am very excited to publicly denounce this trend, okay? The tabby shoes, the Mission Margiela, this crap right here, no. Literally, it's like those shoes that they became popular when I was, I think, in elementary or middle school, and it literally all 10 of your toes. The shoe was all 10 of your toes, and people loved them. Hikers loved them. They wore them all the time, and then it became more like mainstream. Kids would wear them to school because they thought it was funny. That's this, but with patent leather, and it's $5,000. Like, what are we doing? It's a big fat yeah no for me. I can't with the tabbies. And now they're putting them on boots. I mean, to be honest, it looked a little better on the boots than I feel like it did on the ballet flats. But why are we separating the toes in the shoes? We don't need to. We know that the toes are separate. They have separate segments. The toes! I don't like it. I don't like it, okay? I really don't. And I don't think it's chic and fashionable. I think it's odd, okay? My last fashion, yes, all right, of this video is linen / organic fabrics, and I just feel like, obviously it's very timely for summer. This is not something that I came up with, but I do feel as though this kind of, it's a little bit of a trend, I guess, because it's the summertime, but I do think that organic fabrics and linen in particular gives us a lot of mobility in clothes, and it prevents us from sweating. And I think adding prints, kind of like, oh, this one's so cool. Adding prints to very minimal cuts of clothes that are organic fabrics, top tier chic, top tier yes, because it makes everything go up 10 levels. Like, you look expensive, you're comfortable, the stuff that you're wearing is gonna last a long time. And I feel like mixing the linens with lace and flowers, which I know I've posted all over the screen, but this example is really what kind of caught my attention. It's a little simple for my taste, but I think the color is what does it for me. Adding color to a natural looking organic fabric just makes you look instantly chic, instantly fabulous, and I love playing around with it. I need to get me some of this stuff because I love it. All right, let's get on to this last fashion. Yeah, no, because I don't know, I feel like I'm gonna get some flack for this one, but it's okay. All right, come for me or don't. I feel like right now Hermes is a big trend. A lot of talk about Birkins. We know Jane Birkin's original Birkin bag was just sold at an auction, I think, for $8.6 million. Insanity, right? But I feel like everybody wants a Birkin right now. Everybody's talking about Birkins. And I'm not rage baiting. I'm being serious. You can ask my mom. I've never really liked Birkins. I just think the bag is a little ugly. Like, respectfully, I don't really like the shape. I don't like the big, like, I've grown in admiration for it because I feel like I've seen so much of it on the internet recently. But this kind of absolute insane price range for something that you can get at a likely still insane but a little bit more reasonable price range, despite all the history that I don't really know jack about with Hermes, but I know that every fashion brand can say that they have that much history. I just feel like Hermes is just too much for me. Like this forced fake scarcity mindset that we only have this, or you have to spend this much to get that, and then now everybody wants one and everybody has to have one. And it's like the ultimate status symbol right now. I'm just kind of sick of seeing you and your Birkins and your, you know, your Kellys and whatever, because we're not even using it like it was supposed to be for Jane Birkin. Everyone's buying a Birkin to say I spent $50,000 on this bag. You could have a car. You could have two cars if you weren't buying one that was super nice. You know what I'm saying? You could give a car to a friend. But you bought this purse. You know, it's just me. It's just me. You know, I am not knocking what they've built because it's obviously a very profitable and extremely sought after segment of the fashion industry, but I just feel like we're doing too much right now. Doing too much. It's my opinion. It's my channel. Okay? I'm allowed to give it. That's it. That's my last Yano. A soft Yano on Hermes right now. I can't. My mind might change later, but I'm over it. I'm over it right now. All right. That is the end of my birthday-ish video on fashion, where I talked about my 6 fashion Yasses and Yanos. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you guys really have some strong opinions that are not in line with mine, I'd love to hear why you think that, or why you agree with my opinions, or if you have any different ones that you think are interesting and should be talked about more. Lady? She can't hear me. Lady? What do you think? She just nodded. You don't agree? You like one of them or no? She said, I'm not talking. But why not you give, did you like what I said, or did you disagree with any of my things?
I listened to most of them.
Come! She's coming over, you guys. She bought me this balloon. Hi, vlog.
One of my favorites is, I agree with the purse accessories. I kind of feel like we've just kind of gotten away from the original intention of that. Specifically, you know, I remember, because I'm older than all of you probably, when little keychains came out and they put them on the side, and then, you know, Coach and Dooney and Burke and Michael Kors, everybody did them. Then the puffs were really popular. And now I just kind of think we're just, whatever comes to your mind. If it looks like a chicken, put it on there. And get back to the original intention. That was probably my favorite one.
Thanks, Mommy. Oh. All right, that's it. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I love you so much. God loves you more, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.